Welcome to our 5 on 5. We're pleased to be joined by Helen Wolgamott, the chairperson of the Eagle Point Avenue of Flags project. Helen, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
All right, so tell us, what is the Eagle Point Avenue of Flags? Tell us about this.
Well, we line the flags from Lynn Road, and our aim when we started this was to go from Lynn Road, Highway 62, clear to the National Cemetery, which is about 3 miles.
Yeah.
And we've gone about, well, we're just about 3/4 of the way.
Yeah, okay,
So
and how did this project get started?
It started with when the Eagle Point started with their Eagle Point Chamber of Commerce in about 95, 96, and this was one of their projects when they started. And when I joined a couple years later, they had this project, but they didn't know how to fund it. And so I decided that I had a flag and I had money to buy a pole, and maybe there was other people out there just like me.
Yeah.
So maybe we could get our flags to do this project this way. And we started out, and I talked it around, and this one lady that I talked to was very interested in it, and she told me, she says, and I'm a very good letter writer too.
Well, there you go.
So she wrote a letter, and
it's a skill.
to the Mail Tribune, and that afternoon we started getting donations.
Wow, okay, and so
we
yeah,
got
and that's how you guys add flags to the coffers, if you will.
there's people
ask for
that have the flags are, well, they're sitting on a shelf or in a drawer or a cedar chest, and they're not really, maybe they don't know what to do with it because they're really quite large.
Yeah.
And you can't just fly them at home.
Yeah.
So they've donated, and when you donate, the Eagle Point, which has been very grateful and to do this, and we have holes in the sidewalks where we put them in, and so, then we have a plaque inside of the Asheville Community Center that shows their names, the donor, the honoree's name, and the donor's name, and it's a permanent plaque inside there.
Very cool. All right, well, we're going to take a quick break. We'll have much more with Helen in just a moment. Stay with us. Welcome back to our 5 on 5. Again, we're here with Helen Wolgamott, the chairperson of the Eagle Point Avenue of Flags. Are you guys in need of flags right now?
We are. We're at the point, we put up about 100 flags at one time, and now those 100 flags, after about 10 years, they begin to get faded, and we haven't been keeping up with donations of flags, so we're at the point where we really could use, if anybody has a flag that they wish for it to be honoring other veterans, why we would be very grateful for that.
Yeah, and do you take monetary donations as well?
We do.
Excellent.
That
Okay.
helps
Yeah.
by different things that we do.
Yeah, okay, all right. And this is a very personal project for you. Tell us about that.
It is. Well, when I got started, my husband died of service-connected causes in the Korean War.
Sorry to hear that.
And so it has been very personal with me. So I've been very dedicated in honoring our veterans, because I think that sometimes they get lost and we don't honor them enough. And I think it goes back a long way. My great-grandmother went for the worst American flag was flown at a public school in Coleraine, Massachusetts. And so for freedom. So I think that has driven me to make this work.
Oh, good for you.
This project continue.
Fantastic project. Thank you so much for coming in and for talking about it. You have a phone number you'd like to share if anyone's interested in getting involved?
If anybody that wishes to donate or any questions about it, my phone number is area code 541-830-4049.
Helen, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Great to meet you. A pleasure. All right, stay with us. We'll be right back.